The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Jesse Holley, Kurt Daniels, and Nate Newton.
Welcome. Freaky Friday
yes.
here on Hangin' with
the
Boys. That is a live shot of the championship plaza in front of the Ford Center, where the high today is 97 degrees. It is 89 degrees currently right now. Nate is sweating.
Yes, sir. Ready to go, Jess.
Like a whore in church.
No, don't sit down. Q, Pastor Q, where you at, man?
This segment is brought to you by Wingstop, where flavor gets his wings. That is Nate Newton.
Yeah.
He is Kurt Daniels.
And I'm not in
Jesse
church, and I'm definitely not
Holley.
that first thing.
Together, we are hanging with the boys. We are the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we speak.
Right.
Kurt, you good?
Good. Real good.
Nate, you all right?
I'm good.
You sweating over there.
But I ain't that thing you thought I was.
Hey.
Hey, but the reason we're laughing, tell them the story right quick why we're laughing.
You tell him why we're laughing.
Chris Beam, our producer and creator of this whole deal, said, you know, he told Jesse he forgot to give the weather yesterday, and if we want the people to really feel us, we got to continue to get the weather. And I don't know why that was so funny. And then he come back and said that I was something that I wasn't in church. And I'm good.
You good?
I'm good. But
You really sweating.
get Pastor Q's home number because I'm going to tweet it to Jesse. Believe
What a
that.
confession there.
We are taking calls today. So remember, 888-855-2297, 888-855-2297. Get on those lines. Tell Chris, I want to get in. I'm going to be a little bit lenient today. I'm going to let y'all talk today.
Famous last words.
I'm going to let y'all talk today and get that in. But before we get to the callers, we have to get to our boss. Our lovely, lovely boss. The guy who has been paying us checks.
Talking about Jerry?
Yes.
I mean, excuse me. You mean Derek?
No, not our other boss.
You're
Derek's
talking about
boss.
the man to the man to the man.
Sure.
We're
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about the
Gotcha,
big
gotcha.
boss. We're talking about the
Gotcha.
big buffing boss. Who has been signing checks, at least for Nate and I, for a very, very, very long
Yes.
time. And we always want to make sure that we want to keep those checks
That's right.
yeah.
getting signed, as well as you, Kurt, keeping those checks getting signed.
Right. You keep your credit score right.
Keep the credit. Listen, you don't get them checks signed, that credit score
Yeah.
will definitely take a dip.
Downhill in a hurry,
It's
yeah.
downhill quick.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know about y'all, but he rich, he wealthy. We about 1 or 2 paychecks from being in trouble.
Yeah.
You miss 2 about them paychecks, you're gonna be in trouble. But our boss, the owner, the general manager, the marketing genius, the pot stirrer, the messy maker, the always any publicity is good publicity. The 1 + 1 is 3 addition maker. Jerry Jones came out yesterday and was open about a quarterback controversy. He said he's absolutely.
I have it.
They didn't even.
Yes,
They
we wanna
didn't
listen to
even.
it.
Before you get started, they didn't even ask him. That.
Not only did they not ask him,
Yeah.
it wasn't even scheduled.
That's what I'm saying.
He came out the back. He was doing something for Monday Night Football
Yes.
in the library and came out and it was like, hear ye,
Yeah.
gather around.
Wow. Yes, sir.
Daddy got something to
To
say.
say.
And what Daddy said was, Chris, will you let the fans hear what Papa Jerry had said?
Okay, wouldn't it be something if you had a dilemma as to which way you go? You do that if he gets 10 wins. Same thing that happened with Prescott. I think like that.
So you'd want that? You'd want that
Of
controversy?
course I would.
Okay.
Of course that means we'd won. If it comes in here and played as well as Prescott played, Rush played that well over these next games ahead, I'd walk New York to get that.
I walked to New York to get that. I welcome a quarterback controversy. if he gets these next couple wins, I am totally fine with a quarterback controversy.
No.
Why does he do what he does
I can't,
for no reason?
I can't decide if he's just this genius that likes to get, or if it's just he just goes off on a tangent and there stumbles into the way.
Nate, why?
I have no response. I want to know what Jesse's thinking.
What a messy dude.
That's obviously. I don't think that's what he meant. He wants Cooper Rush to play good. Which we all do.
Then say.
Well, yeah, but that's
Jerry Jones is not a man who lacks a vocabulary.
Right.
Jerry Jones is a man who means what he says and says what he means. Jerry Jones is a man who is extremely calculated.
So you think this was calculated?
Really? I don't know if it was calculated. When Jerry just spouts out stuff, he's been sitting with that.
It's been building up.
It's been building up at the house.
Like a volcano.
On the ride over.
Right.
On Jerry Frost 1. Like, he has been sitting on that and was like, you wait till I get a microphone. And it just so happened that the stars were aligned.
gave him that opportunity.
That when he walked out of doing his media obligations with ESPN, that there were some people there that because you don't have to say that.
Right, you don't have to.
We all want Cooper Rush to play well. Like nobody does not want Cooper Rush to play well.
Right.
We all want Cooper Rush to win. It's things that you do not have to say.
Right. I don't think it was calculated though. I think he just got rolling and that just
felt so good about the ESPN
tumbled
interview.
Down that road and
then the reporter gave him a chance to correct it. So do you mean you would welcome a quarterback controversy? Again, a place where he could have put a period on it and said, "Oh no, that's our starter, but we do want Cooper." He said, "Yeah, of course I want a quarterback
the key
controversy."
thing that you said, Jesse. He could have said Dak is our starter. And that was the key thing.
You're paying him $40 million.
What did Zeke say in the locker room? It's just that's marketing or something like that, I guess.
But Zeke gonna look out for us, boy. That's Zeke, boy. Hey, can he play that one more? Can we play that special cut one more time, Chris, when you get opportunity?
You got to still pull up,
Wouldn't it be
Chris?
something if you had a dilemma as to which way you go? You do that if he gets 10 wins.
10? You talking about?
Same thing that happened with Prescott. I think like that.
So you'd want that? You'd want that controversy?
Of course I would.
Okay.
He could have stopped right there. He could have stopped right there. Right there, it could have been.
What could he have said?
He could have said, the reporter goes, "Do you want that controversy?" He could have easily said, "Oh no, Dak Prescott is our quarterback
That's what McCarthy did
in the
this
future."
morning.
Right.
But I do want Cooper Rush to go and win as many games as he has to win.
Right.
I would love for him to do. He said 10.
So that means if he's playing well and he wins a few more games, and they be like, "But your finger's kind of tender, isn't it, Dak?
See?
Your finger, ain't your finger?
See?
Ain't it kind of tender?"
See?
Oh my goodness.
This is what happens. You
Yeah.
open up the door for these type of dilemmas and these type of conversations to be had, because now
That's the problem, because
What-
then they're asking Zeke, then they're asking McCarthy. It just, it's unnecessary.
and what I'm thinking is, well, if you're saying at least 10 wins, are you telling us that Dak won't play for 10 more games? Like, you open up Pandora's box for people now to, and we all understand, and I know people are going to say that's just Jerry being Jerry, but it's unnecessary. It truly and absolutely is unnecessary.
I'll give you another example, and we'll go back in history. Jason had just said, after about 8 or 9, 10 wins for this kid at the time, Prescott, great job. He's our starting quarterback. Shortly after that, Mr. Jones walks in and said, "Boy, I would really like to see Romo win a Super Bowl." Your head coach just said,
Exactly.
"This guy's doing a great job. He is our starting quarterback." And the owner, which CEO, general manager, the
President.
big dog, I
President.
call him the big dog, Mr. Jones, walked in and said, "Boy, I sure would like to see Romo win a Super Bowl."
Yeah, I can see
So
keeping that
I mean, one thing I love about my boss, Michael Irvin's boss, because we it's Mr. Jones, Michael Irvin, and Nate for his belief in the Cowboys, whether it's manufactured or whether it's true reality. Wow, he knocked me back when Nui Scruggs was late to his own show yesterday. When he normally gets on our leader here saying, "Hey man, you got to hurry up and get out of here."
Yeah,
he was late. Man, I showed this goal. Jerry just gave us goal, and I went and looked at the thing. Okay, you call social media, you go break it up. Boom. Wow. I say, way to go, Mr. Jones. Love you to death.
And then you're left. Your head coach is left now to have to. What side of the ball did he stand on?
Freaky Mike.
Now Mike got to go because they're going to ask him. Of course.
Yes,
and
yes.
he's like, "Well, Dak's our starter." And then now I'm saying, "Are you sure Dak's your starter?" Because
Right.
the man that signed your checks,
Right.
as well as my checks. He said,
McCarthy, he put it to bed pretty quick. In fact, did you listen to it?
I did.
Yeah, he was kind of joking
But
with the
did the Dak
reporters.
haters hear it? Did the
Well,
Dak
I don't know.
haters
But-
hear it?
But here's what we come back to. This is always that conversation, and we've said this for years. When it comes to the money players, those coaches have never had a say-so in the money players. It's always come from Jerry.
Right.
It's
right.
always when it comes to a decision-making
Yeah. Well,
situation.
This is the biggest money player. You know he's going to
So,
play.
but here is he?
Yeah, I mean, if Zeke is still getting most of the carries when Pollard, Prescott's definitely $40 million. He's playing.
I just these are these things when you go out and you hear the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, and you go out and you hear other people of the world say that why they dislike the Dallas Cowboys and why it's things like this that when your owner, and he's the only owner that does this.
Yeah.
There's no other one that does it. Now, granted, I will also say on the positive side, there is no other owner in the National Football League that lets people like us say whatever we want about
That's
him
true.
and
That's
pay
true.
no consequences.
That's right.
Because we get an opportunity
Yeah.
in the building he built. I can come on here and say Jerry Jones is messy.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones sometimes says a little bit too much. And
Won't he get out of football affairs? And
I never said that. I don't say that on here.
I'm not saying that.
That was Nate Newton.
That was Nate Newton that said that.
No.
Jerry Nate Newton said
No. I've
Newton
said
said-
that. I've
no,
said yes.
I know.
I've said that. Like sometimes you just want it to be on Will McClay. Sometimes Jones just back up. Let the people that you've hired do the job. Yeah, you are right when you say that this guy, this man, our owner, my boss, Mr. Jones, allows us to say what we feel. As long as we say it in the correct,
it's respectful
way. Now, but I've been watching for the last 5 minutes since we brought up Dak. Me and Kurt has been twiddling our thumbs and grabbing. It's everything. I mean, I'm serious. I've been like, I'm like, wow. So,
Oh man.
Well, the first thing they did after that was they went to the locker room.
Yeah.
You want to hear what Zeke had to say?
Yes.
His
Yes.
BFF. Here it is.
I mean, I think that's just. I don't really pay much attention to that. It's just really those people on TV to get clicks, to get views. You're gonna say the most outrageous stuff. You're gonna get the most attention. That's their job. So, who knows if they even believe that?
From more inside the building, Jerry just said, wouldn't it be something if we had a dilemma at the end of Cooper's time here? We'll go
See,
through.
there you go. Yeah, that's a classic example.
Jerry said that.
Well, yeah, he wants y'all to be clicking and listening to him too. It's all marketing, man. It's all marketing. Thank you.
It's all marketing, and there is no one who does it better at marketing than Jerry Jones.
Maybe he is a calculated genius.
He is. It's just some things like Zeke didn't want to have to answer that question.
No.
He didn't want to have to answer about a controversy.
not when he's going to be taking handoffs from Cooper. Talking about, my boy Dak get healthy. He going to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You put the locker room in a little.
You put everybody.
Yeah.
You put everybody in a tight situation to not be able. Yeah, you see that, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Trust me, that's on my to-do list.
Right.
You don't worry about that one bit.
No, I just pointing that. I was just pointing that. Right?
And what Nate is pointing at is that Micah Parsons is missing his second day of practice with the American Common Cold. So I've never seen the Common Cold kick one of the best linebackers' tail like that. But
when other humans
let's get to the no, we need time for that.
Right.
That got me a little bit hot. Right. So we're gonna get to that.
Right.
So coming up, we're gonna get into this Michael. We're gonna get into this Michael Gallup situation. Will he play? How much will he play this weekend? But off the top, when we come back from break, I want to talk about Micah Parsons. This is his second day of practice with the cold, as they're telling us. But they said he'll be ready for Monday, but he's missing his second practice with the common cold. Stay right here with us. Remember, we're taking calls 888-855-2297. Right back with Hanging with the Boys.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a die-hard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pregame sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys, second segment of the day. This segment is brought to you by blockchain.com. Also, are you a Cowboy fan who spices up the game? Nominate yourself or a friend to be the Cowboys Fan of the Year, presented to you by Captain Morgan, and win a free trip to Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. Nominate yourself or a friend at dallascowboys.com/fan of the year. Remember, we're taking calls 888-855-2297 in our third segment. We got to throw a little Omaha, because we got a special call that came in at this time. When we have our people from over the pond call in, it costs a couple $, so we got to make sure that we get them in. We don't want to not have them call in, but we got to make sure that we get them in, because that call on our end can be pretty expensive. So right now we're taking one of our first callers of the day. We got our boy Philippe from France.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Philippe.
Hi
What's
guys.
up,
How you doing? Good to talk to you again.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Okay. I have no question, just a statement here. Because I'm such a Cowboy fan, I'm watching all NFC East games every season. I know, I'm confident New York Giants fans will mourn their 2-0 record come Tuesday morning. Okay, I'm torn on the score. It would be a low scoring affair like 2015 Cowboys, or a blowout, and I'm leaning towards it. Thanks for taking my call. Take care. Be safe. Go Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
We appreciate the call, Philippe, man. Thank you so much for listening all the way over across the pond. He said, listen, they're going to be a little bit too confident. Giants fans are going to come out there. They think they 2-0. They're going to be ripe and ready to go. But Philippe said, I believe the Cowboys are going to blow them out. He said it could be a close game, but he also was leaning toward they can blow them out.
No.
What?
Right over there.
I just like how you brought that, man. You brought that with Jerry.
Well, let's get to this other thing that's been.
You got some things irritating you today.
Yeah, man. Because it's nonsense. Nonsense irritates me, Kurt. I can take a lot of stuff,
Right.
but the nonsensical bull that really gets under my skin. Now,
Right.
Jerry coming out saying what he said. What?
I just was.
Jerry came out and said what he said yesterday, which was completely unnecessary. And then today, I'm driving in, and they ask about Michael Parsons. Is he going to practice today? And they tell us, the fans, the people, no. Michael Parsons will miss his second straight day of practice, not due to injury. Nope. Not due to COVID. Nope. Not due to personal issues. Nope. Not due to legal issues. Nope. Michael Parsons is missing his second day of practice because of the common cold. The NFL is a $1 billion industry. The Cowboys are worth $8 billion. I know for a fact that Jim Maurer got a cabinet full of all of the medicine that you need to overcome the common cold. Please do not insult my intelligence any longer. Stop peeing in my eye and telling me it's raining. Wow. The common cold does not keep an all-world alien out of practice. That's just my personal belief. I have no inside information on any of that, but it's hard for me to believe. And I know that the allergy season has kind of been impacting some folks. Mm-hmm. Y'all regular folks, y'all actually have to go to CVS. Y'all actually have to go to Walgreens. You actually have to go to Rite Aid. You might even have to go to urgent care.
Right.
You are not the star linebacker of the Dallas Cowboys. Whatever medicine that is needed to beat the common cold, we have at our disposal. As someone who has played for this team and in this league, and this is what's funny to me, and I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna let y'all have this because it really just it boils my blood. So you're telling me that Dak Prescott, who has a potentially 6 to 8 week injury, there's enough medicine, rehabilitation, and healing power to come back in 3 weeks.
Right.
But Michael Parsons, who has the American common cold,
Right.
has to miss 2 days of practice for congestion. Come on, fella. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
This alien,
y'all got it.
His brother name is E.T., and he got a little light on the tip of his finger where he touched it. They just say his light a little dim. That's all. He all right.
Yeah. They need to charge him up.
So now I laugh. I kind of smirk because like, okay, we've gotten on Mr. Jones because once you do it, it falls on us too. So we've gotten on Mr. Jones. We've alienated your alien.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what is next? What is next? What else is burning you?
Nate, you've come in here and worked with the common cold.
Yeah, but mine was because I stayed out all night and had to sleep in my car with the air conditioner on. So I couldn't come in and say, hey, fellas, I got a cold. I had to come practice.
It's probably somewhere. It's not just
a whole nother story.
Common. Yeah, we need to get into that sometime.
Yeah, while you were outside in the car asleep, we don't get it. Stuffing on the air.
It's probably not just the common cold where you just got a little sniffle, but hopefully it's not an injury.
They said it ain't the flu. They said it's not COVID.
Yeah, but you can have a bad cold and feel pretty rotten for a couple of days, and they're just relaxing.
You can have a stomach bug.
But you can spread this cold, right? Is he so great and so powerful that a little cold for him he can devastate the team?
The worry is Jesse's saying, is that there's some history here where they haven't always told us the truth, and we know he got maybe a little banged up in that last game. So now
he did not share it with everybody.
Now we're kind of thinking, well, is there more to that little? Because he sat out a couple plays and he limped a little bit there for briefly in that game, and so now
Michael Jordan won a world championship with the stomach bug, the flu.
And you know what?
Food poisoning, whatever y'all want to call it.
Last year.
So did Dirk, right?
Last year, we said, is Zeke all right? He all right. Just got a little bruise on the knee. He remember that, how that started? Is we going down that road? Is you...
The year before that, they said, what's wrong with Dak's shoulder? Oh, no, it's all right. It's all right. Good.
It's all good.
At the end of the year, they go, yeah, Zeke and Dak, they're both going to get surgery. Wait, what? You said it was all right.
Yeah.
So... Listen, I don't know, but let's jump into this game.
You want another irritation for you on the day?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Kurt. Don't do that, man. Don't take him now.
Jerry Jones, our beloved boss on the Fan today, the issue with Amari Cooper was how much we were paying him and what we could do without that money completely. He's a good player, top player, but we needed to fill that other areas like the offensive line and the pass rush. You can't have it all. So Amari Cooper now has back-to-back 100-yard games with touchdowns.
With Kobe,
we have
name?
Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler for the pass rush, and didn't do anything with the offensive line until recently with Peters.
They have over $20 million left over in the cap.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
That's
mean
that dry gunpowder.
They didn't sign the people that they did sign was a combined $6 million against the cap this year. You added Anthony Barley. You added Petersons to the practice squad, so he ain't even against the cap right now. Don't.
It's okay. Let's move on to things that don't irritate you.
Can you read that again?
No, please not.
I want to get the full dosage of that. Maybe it can heal us of the common cold.
We're going to send it to you. We're going to send it to you in a text. But Michael Gallup. Coach
That's
McCarthy,
not irritant, is it?
No.
Okay.
Players coming back from actual real injuries to actually do something productive on the field never irritates me. It's the ones that stay off the field because of common colds.
Right.
Michael Gallup, Coach McCarthy said that today is going to be a really huge day for him, stacking those days together of padded practices, of live practices, of getting those reps. He'll be on a pitch count, is what they're saying, if he actually goes out there and plays.
Yeah.
What do you think that does for this offense if you get Michael Gallup back on the field, even if it's for a limited number of plays?
I think it takes one of those corners, or it takes a safety and makes the safety more neutral now than leaning towards CD if they're respecting him in that way as a number one. So you're going to have to play him, especially if he's going to be limited, if maybe 15 to 20 plays. You know he's going to try to go wide open and try to feel his knee and see if it's ready. So, and it would help if they would throw him the ball. Because just run out there and say, oh, we got through the game. That ain't cool. Throw him the ball. Give him 4 or 5 targets. That's just what I feel.
Like you said before, if he's going to be on the field, play. You know, you can't be out there half-assing it or just being a decoy or whatever.
Right.
Feed him the ball and all that. But as a receiver, coming back from a knee injury like that, significant knee injury, is there trepidation as far as making that quick out cut or slant across the middle, or are we going to see pretty much flies and not a lot of?
Yeah, there are definitely some trepidation in that because practice is one thing, and we've said this 100 times. It's 2 or 3 more gears up from the game, and now the guy across from you, he wants to annihilate you. This ain't your buddy. This ain't your boy. It ain't on the practice field. This dude is trying to tear you limb from limb. So they're not going to cut you any slack. They're going to test and see if your knee is real too. They want to see where you at as well. So it's going to be in between that, can I trust it? Can I go? Can I make that cut? When it comes time to make a little pass in traffic, I haven't had that in over a year. I haven't had it go up. Yeah, no one has actually hit me in over a year. Those balls coming with consequences in over a year. So there's a little bit of that'll come into it. To Nate's point, that's why I think you give him the ball early. a bubble screen, a smoke screen, a slant, a hitch, something where he can just actually see the ball, catch it, tuck it away, turn, and feel contact. Because that's the biggest thing. You hear guys say it all the time. I need to get that first hit out the way. I need to get that first hit out the way. Then I kind of get a little bit of, okay, I'm okay. All right. Nate was talking about with Saquon Barkley. It's like every time he gets hit low, he kind of gets up and he's like, okay, everything's good. I think Gallup will have a little bit of I get hit, I make a cut, I fall awkwardly. Oh, okay, everything's okay. I can get up. I can go on. So, anytime you add a player of significance back into the mix, it helps you. For him, I think it's still going to be a process. This is a part of the process. It's not going to be for another 3 or 4 games before you really can kind of see him being back to his full self. He's going to be gassed a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of, maybe even be a little bit of clumsiness, just trying to get his feet back underneath, get his sea legs, as Nate would say, back underneath him. But we're excited that you guys are going to be calling. So we're going to take a break right now so that we have more than enough time to get you guys in for these calls. Please, I'm asking you nicely.
Here we go. Don't make him mad. He's already a little upset.
He's already irritated.
I'm already a little irritated.
Right.
I am. I'm already a little bit irritated. So if you call and you're saying some more stuff to irritate me, I will hang up on you.
Right.
I don't want to because I love you, and this is the People Show. But say good stuff. Don't say things to make me more irritated. Okay? All right? Stay right here. Come back with us. Third segment, 888-855-2297. We're taking your phone calls. Ladies and gentlemen, call us. Talk to me. But say the right thing. Hangin' with the boys.
Hangin'.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of Cowboys fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Dallas Cowboys seats.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back. It is Freaky Friday, the last show of this week. We're going to do our predictions at the end of this show, but most importantly, we are taking your phone calls. The phone lines are full right now, and I love that. I hope none of those calls are past the queue because I did say something about
something wrong.
Don't say it again.
I won't say it again, but if it's past the queue, I'm sorry in advance. Please pray for me. I asked you to pray for me last week. I'm going to ask you to pray for me this week as well. 888-855.
Put it on your calendar.
Make it a daily thing.
Weekly thing. Yeah.
You're supposed to die daily. Pray for me daily, Pastor Q. I appreciate that, man. 888-855-2297. We're taking your phone calls. Remember, I'm a little bit agitated already. So please come with the come down. We're gonna get as many as possibly can. All right, Chris, who we got?
Jonathan in Big Springs.
Jonathan in Big Springs. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Long time listener, first time caller.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
And, I'm just saying, you got to say, I hope Cooper Rush does good today, just like he did last week. If we get the run game going, I think we'd do good. And if we can stop that run with Barkley, hopefully we can stop it. It's been hard stopping the runs. But like they say, if Cooper Rush keeps going, maybe it'd be like another Dak Prescott and Tony Romo.
All right, you're going to irritate him there, sir. You're going to irritate him.
Right, hang up, Chris. See.
That was a good one. That was good. He took you down the road real good.
I was letting you work. I was letting you move.
He took
and
you
then
down
you're
the
going to
road.
say that nonsense. It's not. Listen, people.
He knew.
Listen,
he knew.
people. Listen to me. Listen to me. Are you guys listening?
You would listen.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen.
No.
I don't care how good Cooper Rush plays. He is not going to be the starting quarterback. He's not.
Mm-mm.
They won't.
3 straight wins.
He can have 5.
Wow.
He can have 6.
Wow.
They got a $15 million running back they won't take off the field for a better running back than Tony Pollard. You think for 1 second they're taking a dude who they're paying $40 freaking million a year off the field?
No.
How much was Tony making back then? Was it kind of the same with Dak? And
No,
Tony?
it wasn't.
I'm just
It wasn't. It wasn't even close.
Tony was making over 20 mil, wasn't he?
It wasn't even close.
Dak wasn't making about 750.
It wasn't even close. All right, who we got, Chris?
Look, check those numbers, Kurt. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pastor Q. I'm sorry. You gotta keep praying for me, Pastor Q.
Yes,
I'm 85% saved. There's still 15% that God is working on, Pastor Q. Please
Look, man,
pray for us.
Jesse, you are 100% saved, and God is working on all of us.
Yes.
Save him.
But if you've seen how hard Nate was sweating in here, you've looked down from the pulpit and seen some of those who had just rolled into the sanctuary
from the club.
That's how Nate was sweating in here.
Listen, man. I say it like Paul said it. Forgetting those things which are behind,
right.
We reach forward to those things that are ahead.
Okay, yes, thank you, Jesus. What you
All
got
right.
for us, Pastor Q?
What we have ahead is a game with the Giants that is a winnable game.
Yes.
Let's make sure we play defense like we've been doing. Come with a good game plan, as we had against the Bengals. No, Cooper Rush will not be the starting quarterback for the remainder of the season.
I love him,
but we just need to do him to do a serviceable job until our QB1, that quarterback, gets back with all the weapons that we come back. But as long as Kellen Moore calls a smart game, the Cowboys will be in every game.
All right.
That's all we need.
Now that's how you call. From now on, that is the standard. And we thank you, Pastor Q, for that sermon that you just gave us. Remember,
I think Pastor Q probably went to writing as soon as you started talking with the writing.
Remember, please, Pastor Q, we thank you for the call. Please keep praying for me. Don't ever stop
for
praying
y'all,
for
man.
me.
Y'all be blessed, brother.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you. I see. The man is a truth teller. And he laid it out to you. We want Cooper Rush to play well, but make no mistake about it, he ain't taking that job.
No.
Not at all.
Did you got them numbers yet?
My internet's a little slow down here.
And Nate, you can keep looking your eyes side eye all you want. It ain't happening. Chris, who we got on the phone, man?
We got Cam in Washington.
Cam in Washington State or Washington, D.C.?
Washington State, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, you know
yes, sir.
Now, wait, Cam.
I got to drive up there, man.
Hold on now, Cam. Now, before you start, you know that they got like legal and methamphetamines up there in Washington State. So just make sure they let y'all do whatever y'all want of it in Washington State.
Right.
So just make sure that this call don't give credence to that law that y'all got up there. What's up, Cam?
Oh, not much. First time caller, long time listener.
Thank you.
You guys are hard guys to get a hold of, so I'll make the most of it real quick. I am a long life Cowboys fan, but I was born in '95, right after their last Super Bowl appearance. So it's been rough. It's been real rough.
Yes.
So this is the first time in the first year where I've been like, you know what, they got to show it to me. They got to prove that they can actually do something. So I'm looking forward for this slog that's about to happen on Monday night with the New York Giants. And I hope we just come out with a win. As Nate always says, win by 1 point. It don't matter how you win, just win.
That's a great call. Thank you, Cam. We appreciate you listening, man, and thank you so much. That was a great call. And Cam, to Cam's point, he's absolutely right.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's fair that you do come in and bully the callers so they can't say what they truly want to say?
Life ain't fair. Life ain't fair.
You got to.
Hey, have you had those stats? You had those stats yet?
Nah.
Come on, Kurt.
He was averaging about $18 million a year.
Okay. Is that guy how much?
40.
750,000.
Oh, when he was playing back then?
Yeah, 750,000.
Oh, here we go.
That ain't relevant.
He was a rookie contract.
But Romo was on his last leg.
But I'm just saying that ain't relevant either because 40 mil versus 1 mil. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. I can't make that play.
But Cam made a really valid point because the glory days of the Cowboys, if you think about it, like Nate, just if you will, how old are you?
I'm 60.
60 years old. So if Nate was playing
29 years.
So if Nate was playing in those times, right?
Yeah.
As a 29-year-old.
Yes.
There were a bunch of fans who were 40 plus years old who were lifelong Cowboy fans who were there with the Roger Staubach years and with the Cowboy years.
Right.
Those, I don't want to be morbid, people. A lot of those fans are dying off.
Don't do that.
I'm going somewhere, Nate. A lot of those fans are dying off.
Okay.
A lot of the fans now that are becoming my age, right? When we started
born in the 80s.
Were born in the 80s.
Wow.
And didn't start understanding football until the 90s, mid-90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So they have been living into this, well, my daddy used to tell me about the Cowboys. My granddaddy used to tell me about the Cowboys. But what they told me about is not what I'm experiencing. See, my granddaddy told me about this man named Roger Staubach and how he was a serviceman and he came in and was one and it was Captain Captain what
Comeback.
Captain Comeback. And then my dad told me about when he and his dad, my grandfather used to watch the Cowboys in the 90s. They had the triplets and they had the Great Wall or offensive line. But now I got kids, and I don't have anything to tell my kids.
They're telling you how great Cooper Rush is.
And all I had to tell my kids was that, man, this might be our year, son.
Yeah,
this might be our year. That legacy that we once had, those people like Cam are witnessing these last 20-something years.
2 generations maybe that haven't seen
haven't seen anything, So to Cam's point, hopefully they get it together and that Cam will be able to have that same memory that he had with his dad and his dad had with his dad about the Cowboys winning Super Bowls. Probably not gonna happen this year, but maybe who knows what'll happen next year. Chris, who we got on the phone?
We need to make predictions. You got 2 minutes left in your show.
Oh, predictions.
Yeah, look at the clock up there. You see that little thing that has the numbers beside
calls
it?
earlier.
Yeah, my brother. I'm sorry, bro. I mean,
it's all good.
There's a clock right next.
We don't
You
know.
see it?
There's a guy, Didi is his Twitter handle. And he said he met you at the Black College Football Hall of Fame weekend, and you told him to call in these shows, and he can't get in. But he said you called them the Eagleton heads.
Yeah, them Derek
they all had
Eagleton
heads
boys.
like Derek Eagleton.
Them Derek Eagleton boys, and they come visit, and Derek is their boy. But I say if you want to be a part of a real show, call in.
Gotcha.
Because Derek ignores them.
He said
they kiss up to Derek, but he ignores them.
We ignore him too.
Heads
we ain't
like
not going to
Derek
ignore.
Eagleton.
Yeah, the Eagleton brothers. There's 3 of them.
The breaks are starting to take more calls. So. He's starting to take more and more calls, so just be aware.
I'm going to put this clock up in front of him. You got 1 minute. Do your thing.
You got 1 minute. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
All of a sudden, now we following the clock?
I'm just saying. We got another show that's on the
Whatever. They'll wait.
Nope.
Nate, what is your prediction for Friday?
By 1, baby. By any means necessary. By 1.
This is why I can go as long as I can go because this is what I get from him. Kurt, what do you got?
I think they'll pull out the victory. Yeah, I think
I'm sorry.
Giants haven't really played anybody yet of significance, and the running game for them is looking better. But I think overall the Cowboys' defense is better, and Yeah, they'll pull it out.
You got a score?
Oh, score. No. Let's do, it'll be kind of low, like 24-17.
Chris Beam.
Man, I was going to go something like that. Let me go 28-14.
Cowboys, right?
Of course.
That's 3-0. 3-0.
Well, my prediction.
Jesse's about to say the Giants. I swear. Watch this.
I'm not.
He's going to drop it on us.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be. I told the folks on the phone not to do drugs and say crazy things. So I'm not going to come out here and say crazy things. I too think the Cowboys are going to win. I think it's going to be a little closer than what people may think. So I'm going 23-17 Dallas Football Cowboys. Monday Night Football, tune in. We won't have a show on Monday because, of course, they're playing Monday Night Football. So we'll have Victory Tuesday, I hope. Yep. Here, same place, same time, man. For Nate Newton, for Kirk Daniels, for Chris in the back, for Jib Jazz.
The Audio Jazz.
For Audio Jazz, for Bro Willie. I am Jesse Holly. We are hanging with the boys. Have a great weekend. Eliminate the contingencies. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes, sir. Fill us with the Braille.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!